Good morning, guys. So we are moving on to the next important topic, that is MP LADS. MP LADS means Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme. So as the various schemes name suggest, it's a local area development scheme. It's a central sector scheme. Then why this scheme is there? It is for Parliament members to recommend developmental work in their constituencies based on their local needs. Local needs means you will ask what are those local needs, like education, drinking water, sanitation, roads, public health, etc. Okay. Now, this particular scheme was started by late PM PV Narasimha Rao. At present, the scheme is administered by Ministry of Statistics and Implementation, but earlier it was administered by the Ministry of Rural Development. So, all these 4-5 points which I told in the beginning is important from your prelims point of view. Now, we will discuss in detail the key features. It's a government funded scheme where annual fund of rupees 5 crore is provided to each MP constituency. Now, initially, moving on to this historical background, initially 5 lakh per MP was given, but from 1998 to 99 onwards, this fund got increased to 2 crore per MP, and currently it is 5 crore. Okay. Then another feature regarding this is Lok Sabha members can recommend works within their constituencies, and elected members of Rajya Sabha can recommend works within the state of election. Now, the nominated members of both Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha can recommend works anywhere in the country. Then the next feature is a sum of rupees 75 lakhs is provided for building assets by trust and societies as per the scheme guidelines to encourage trust for betterment of tribal people. The next feature we need to discuss is the recommendation by MPs done annually with works costing at least 15% of MP LADS entitlement for areas which are inhabited by SC population, scheduled caste population, and 7.5% for areas inhabited by the ST population, that is your scheduled tribe population. So these are the key features which you have to remember. Next one is guidelines regarding MP LADS. So government brought this guidelines in the year June 2016. So based on this, some guidelines are there. Sometimes it can come from examination point of view, so we have to discuss. So MP LAD funds for implementation of Swachh Bharat Mission, Accessible India Campaign, Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, and water conservation using rainwater harvesting systems. So these are the guidelines in which the funds should be implemented for which all areas, these 4 areas. Then second one, these MP-led funds can be converged with other schemes like the Maganrega scheme and Khelo India schemes for the formation of durable assets. Now you need to remember the scheme was first implemented by Government of India in the year 1993 on 23rd December. Okay. Then how this particular scheme is implemented? Listen carefully. That is, first the MP chooses his nodal district to MOSPI. MOSPI means Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation in a prescribed format. A format is there. After that, one copy, the same thinker, one copy they have to give to state government and district magistrate of the chosen district. Then, Government of India releases an annual entitlement of rupees 5 crores in 2 equal installments. So, it's 2 equal. So, these are the key words for exam. 2 equal means that 2.5 crore and 2.5 crore each. Okay. Then, the amount is given to district authority of nodal district, which is selected by that concerned MP. After this, in the next step, the implementing agency should be identified by the district authority, and they should make sure that the implementing agency executes the eligible work timely, satisfactorily, etc. Then, all recommended works must be sanctioned within 75 days from the date of receipt of the recommendation after the completion of all the formalities which I mentioned above. Now, in case if any work is not sanctioned within this prescribed period of 75 days, it means that the district authority will inform MPs about rejection of the work within 45 days from the date of receipt of recommendations. So, these days you have to remember. Sometimes they can give you ulta, these days. Okay. Next, the scheme can be converted into individual projects under central or state government schemes if it meets the eligibility conditions of MP LADS. Now, the funds from local bodies can be pooled with MP LADS works, but funds provided by other scheme source should be first used. Then this MP LADS scheme funds released later for the successful completion of the project. Now, once the work is completed successfully under this project, it should be put to public use. Okay. Now, the next doubt people are having is, and UPSC might confuse aspirants like us, is regarding whether this funds is lapsable or not. This funds is non-lapsable in nature. That means, in case of release of a fund in a particular year, then this particular fund can be carried forward to the next year. So, that is known as non-lapsable in nature. So, once again I repeat, non-lapsable in nature is MP LADS fund. That means it can be carried forward next year in case of non-release of fund in a particular year. Okay, now one more thing we have to discuss, that's regarding that these much things is needed essential for your prelims as well as mains ka preparation. Now recently one current affairs ka thing I am relating. Till now we were discussing that static part. Now regarding what that scheme is, now the current affairs thing I am going to connect it with. Like recently government of India suspended MPLAD funds for 2 years, and they directed to transfer the funds to Consolidated Fund of India. Why they did so is because the government thinks by doing so it can, by this transferring, there is judicial deployment of fund. But political opposition opinions varies in this context. Like they are telling such a decision by might undermine decentralized manner, okay, of funding local area development. So these are the things which you have to what? You have to focus on MPLAD. So I repeat, the political opposition decision says like, such a decision of transferring the fund to Consolidated Fund of India may undermine the decentralized manner of funding local area developments. Okay. So with this we come to the end of the discussion series of MPLAD's scheme. So hope it was informative for you guys. If you find this as informative, please do press the like button, then press the bell button also. Share, subscribe to maximum number of UPSC aspirants. So thanks for watching this video session. Take care and bye.